An expansive descriptive overview. The Backyard Bird Chronicles by Amy Tan. The Backyard Bird Chronicles by renowned author Amy Tan marks significant departure from her acclaimed fictional works like The Joy Luck Club and The Kitchen God's Wife. Instead of multi-generational saga or deep dive into complex familial relationships, this book offers an intimate, meticulously observed, and beautifully illustrated journey into the world of her own backyard during an unprecedented global event, the COVID-19 pandemic. This is not novel, but rather deeply personal and contemplative nonfiction memoir, nature journal, and an artistic chronicle that documents her evolving relationship with the birds around her. The genesis of the Chronicles is rooted in the forced stillness and introspection that defined the early days of the pandemic lockdown. Amy Tan, like millions across the globe, found her once busy life abruptly curtailed. Travel ceased, social engagements vanished, and the external stimuli that often fuel writers' imagination were withdrawn. Faced with sense of creative stagnation and the pervasive anxieties of the time, Tan sought solace and distraction in her immediate surroundings. Her spacious backyard in Sausalito, California, a place she had undoubtedly enjoyed for years, transformed into microcosm of the world teeming with life she had perhaps previously overlooked in the rush of daily existence. The birth of a daily practice, observation as meditation. What began as casual diversion quickly evolved into dedicated, almost meditative practice. Tan started to observe the birds that frequented her garden with newfound intensity and precision. This wasn't merely passive glance. It was an active, engaged form of seeing. She began to identify the different species. The iridescent flash of hummingbird, the bold strut of robin, the raucous call, Seller's jays, the silent, watchful presence of owls. More than just identification, she delved into their behaviors, their feeding habits, their intricate courtship rituals, the tireless work of nesting and raising their young, their territorial disputes, and their sometimes comical interactions with each other and their environment. This detailed observation became daily ritual, grounding force and world turned upside down. Each day presented new opportunities for discovery. Tan's chronicling wasn't confined to scientific notation. It was infused with her unique literary sensibility. She began to hand-draw the birds, capturing not just their physical appearance, but also their essence, their movement, and her own emotional response to them. These sketches, ranging from quick impressions to more detailed portraits, are interspersed with her handwritten notes, reflections, and some humorous anecdotes. The book is, in essence, the curated compilation of these personal journal entries. The cast of characters, avian personalities, and their stories. While lacking human characters and traditional plot, the birds themselves become compelling personalities within Tan's chronicles. She often assigns them informal names or playful characteristics based on their observed behavior. For instance, particularly assertive Steller's jay might be dubbed Gus for his perceived swagger, or persistent hummingbird becomes symbol of tireless energy. Through her writing, we muse these creatures with sense of individual agency and often narrates their stories from her perspective. The Opportunist. She chronicles the relentless pursuit of food by various species, from the meticulous probing of woodpecker for insects to the chaotic scramble of smaller birds around feeder. These observations often highlight the delicate balance between cooperation and competition in the avian world. The family units. Tan details the intricate processes of nesting, egg-laying, and chick rearing. She observes the tireless dedication of parent birds foraging for their young, the rapid growth of the fledglings, and the poignant moment they finally leave the nest. These passages evoke universal themes of parenthood, nurturing, and the cycle of life. The predators and prey, the presence of hawks, owls, and other raptors introduces raw, often dramatic element to her ecosystem. Tan doesn't shy away from depicting the harsh realities of nature, observing the hunt and the survival instincts of both predator and prey. These moments serve as powerful reminders of the fundamental forces at play in the natural world, the social dynamics. She notes the subtle hierarchies, alliances, and rivalries among different bird species, and even within the same species. The territorial displays, warning calls, and collaborative foraging reveal complex social fabric. Each entry is snapshot, moment frozen in time, offering a glimpse into the vibrant, dynamic world that exists just beyond our human-centric view. Her descriptions are vivid and sensory, appealing to sight and sound, immersing the reader in the sounds of chirps, squawks, and rustling leaves. Beyond the birds, personal reflection and existential themes. The true depth of The Backyard Bird Chronicles lies not just in the meticulous observation of birds, but in Amy Tan's profound personal reflections that accompany them. The act of bird-watching became conduit for introspection and powerful coping mechanism during a period of global uncertainty and personal vulnerability. Finding solace and calm amidst the anxiety and isolation Pandemic, the consistent presence and predictable rhythms of the birds offer a profound sense of calm. Their simple, instinct-driven existence provided grounding contrast to the human complexities of the crisis. Watching them provided meditative escape, allowing her mind to quiet the external noise and focus on the immediate, tangible beauty before her. Renewed connection to nature. The book underscores the therapeutic power of connecting with the natural world. For Tan, who had been experiencing a creative block, the birds reawakened her senses and her capacity for wonder. This connection fostered a renewed appreciation for the environment and the intricate web of life, embracing imperfection and the unpredictable. Unlike the controlled environment of writing fiction, nature is inherently unpredictable and often messy. Observes moments of grace alongside moments of struggle, acknowledging that life in all its forms is imperfect. This acceptance of the natural order seemed to resonate with her own experience of confronting the uncontrollable aspects of the pandemic. The passage of time. The daily chronicles implicitly highlight the relentless yet gentle passage of time. While human time seemed to slow down during lockdown, the avian world continued its precise seasonal cycles. Migration, nesting, fledging, foraging. This contrast offers subtle commentary on different perceptions of time and the enduring nature of natural processes. Creativity and inspiration. For writer, creative blocks can be devastating. Birds in their innocence and vitality became muse for Tan. The act of sketching and writing about them reignited her artistic impulses, demonstrating how inspiration can be found in the most unexpected and seemingly mundane places when one learns to truly see. It's testament to how stepping away from one's primary creative output can paradoxically unlock new avenues for expression. The universal in the particular, by focusing intensely on her small backyard ecosystem, Tan manages to tap into universal themes. Life and death, resilience, adaptation, community, and the search for meaning. The individual stories of the birds become metaphors for broader human experiences, reminding us that we are all part of a larger interconnected world. Artistic expression. Tan's dual talent, unique and captivating aspect of Backyard Bird Chronicles is Amy Tan's revelation as visual artist. Her hand-drawn illustrations are not mere supplementary images. They are central to the book's narrative and aesthetic appeal. These are not hyper-realistic scientific renderings, but rather expressive, often whimsical, and deeply personal depictions that capture the spirit, movement, and individual character of the birds she observes. Her sketches vary in style and detail, from quick lines that convey flight to more detailed portraits of bird perched in contemplation. This blend of her literary voice with her newfound artistic voice creates multi-layered reading experience, allowing her to communicate both through words and visual representation. The illustrations serve to enhance empathy. The drawings make the birds feel more tangible and relatable, fostering a deeper connection for the reader. Convey movement and life. It's challenging to capture the fleeting nature of birds in words alone. The sketches provide dynamic visual record, reflect personal experience. The artistic style itself is reflection of Tan's individual perspective and how she processes her observations. Structure and impact. The book's structure mirrors journal-like origins. It is likely organized chronologically, following the seasons in the progression of Tan's observations over the pandemic period. Each entry or series of entries might focus on particular species, specific event like the building of nests or recurring behavior. This episodic nature allows readers to dip in and out, but also encourages continuous journey through Tan's evolving understanding of her backyard ecosystem. The Backyard Bird Chronicles resonates deeply with readers because it speaks to a universal human experience of finding solace and meaning in nature, especially during times of crisis. It's a gentle reminder to slow down, to observe our immediate surroundings, and to appreciate the small wonders that often go unnoticed in our busy lives. It celebrates the profound connection between humans and the natural world and the therapeutic power that observation can wield. For fans of Amy Tan's fiction, it offers a fascinating glimpse into the mind of the author, revealing new facets of her creativity and her capacity for profound reflection. For bird enthusiasts, it provides a kindred spirit's detailed observations. For anyone seeking a moment of calm and beauty, it is an invitation to open their eyes to the life flourishing just outside their own windows. It is a testament to resilience of the everyday and the enduring power of nature to heal and inspire.